This is a special holiday edition of Attainable Tech. Today we're going to talk about some of the safety things you can do to keep yourself safe while you're out shopping, that we don't get taken advantage of, stolen from, or hurt during these holiday shopping hustle and bustle. Okay, so with all the holiday goings-ons that are going on, I reached out to a friend of mine who's a local law enforcement officer and asked him about some of the tips, some of the things that we can do to keep from being prey to some of these bad guys out there that want to ruin the festivities and steal from us. So with the start of the holiday shopping season, here's some of those important safety tips. Thieves and scammers see this bustling holiday shopping season as a target-rich environment filled with unsuspecting customers. Don't let that be you. For those shopping the early deals before Thanksgiving and after Thanksgiving, the Black Friday and Cyber Monday, remember that these criminals aren't bound by the holidays. We ask that you employ any and every method to protect yourself while shopping at any time, but especially during the holiday season. So number one, never leave any packages in your vehicle in plain sight. Always put them in your trunk before you go to your next destination. For example, if you have a number of packages from one store, put them in your trunk before you get to your next store. Number two, don't put your packages in your trunk after you arrive because someone could be watching. More than likely, they are watching. So be careful not to be seen putting stuff in your trunk, because just because it's in your trunk doesn't mean they can't get into your trunk and steal your presents. Number three, never leave any personal items in your vehicle in plain sight. This includes money, even loose change, credit cards, cell phones, purses, and GPS units. Police advise you to remove the GPS unit and, if necessary, take it with you. That includes even the suction cup if that can be removed. Always park in lighted areas and do not park in remote areas. Number four, never leave doors unlocked or windows open. Never. That's just asking for trouble from these bad guys. Number five, always leave yourself extra time. By giving yourself extra time, you'll be able to remind yourself of the basic shopping tips that we're talking about today. If you see something suspicious, call 911. It's better safe than sorry. Number six, outdoor shoppers should park in well-lit areas away from dumpsters or large vehicles. That means large vans, large trucks, the big trucks that you see out and about. Don't park behind those to where you can't see your vehicle. If you do have to park next to one of those, park on the store side of that large vehicle so that you can be seen by everybody. Those vehicles serve as a hiding place, and thieves or carjackers will hide and wait for you when you're coming to your vehicle, and don't let that happen to you. Number seven, keep valuables and shopping purchases out of sight. Again, I can't express this enough. The best place to store these are in your locked trunk, but again, don't put these in a trunk and then go into a store. Make sure you're smart about these when you put these in your trunk. Car should also be locked at all times. Again, always lock your car. They should not be left running or unattended because they will jump in and steal your vehicle, and they'll do it within seconds. So they're watching you, even though if you can't see them, so be safe. Number eight, have your keys in your hand when you approach your vehicle. What this will do is this will allow you to be ready to unlock the door and not be delayed by fumbling and looking for your keys. If you're doing that, the bad guys, they take advantage of that. Number nine, online shoppers. These are some steps you can do to protect yourself when you shop online. Be advised to make secure transactions. Check for the secure icon in the address bar during your checkout process. Most sites do this, so it's not a big concern, but just be aware. It's a little padlock that you'll see up in the URL field. Ensure that the address also begins with HTTPS. The S stands for secure, so remember that. Start an online purchase by typing the full address of the website to avoid phishing scams. Don't just click on links that you get in your email thinking that that's going to take you to a website where you can buy your goods from. It may be a scammer out there that has a website that looks like the website you think you're going to, but in fact, they're stealing your credit card information. So make sure you type exactly where you want to go. Don't click on links from emails. Number 10, when you return to your vehicle, scan the interior of your vehicle to be sure that no one is hiding inside. They do that. Check to see if you're being followed. Be aware of your surroundings. Just look around as you're walking towards your vehicle. Don't resist. If someone does try to take your belongings, it's not worth your life. Don't chase anybody who robs you, because a lot of times they'll have a weapon. And if they do, they could hurt you. So instead, just call 911. Be safe. These are just things. You can replace things, but you cannot replace your life. So be careful out there. Okay, now for the bonus tips. So that was the top 10 things, right? But now we got another few bonus items here that we'll go over. Number 11, if you go to an automatic telling machine for cash, check the people around you and make sure it is well lit and in a safe location. Protect your PIN number by shielding the keypad from bystanders. And people will look over your shoulder while you're typing it in, so be careful, be safe. Only carry the credit cards that you need and avoid carrying large amounts of cash. You don't need cash these days, just carry a credit card. Number 12, check for skimming devices at gas pumps. If the card reader is somewhat loose, it's possible that a skimming device has been placed inside, so don't use it. Use a different pump. Number 13, purchase toys that are safe for children. This is important for the little kids especially because they'll put things in their mouth. And if it's not set for children of that age, they could choke or swallow those items. You'll be surprised what a child can swallow and what can injure them. Number 14, while shopping, do not leave your purse in your shopping cart. If you're going to carry your purse in shopping cart, wrap your hand around the strap so that nobody can just run up and grab it and run. They do this. Number 15, drive defensively. Traffic is heavier during the holidays and some drivers may also have been drinking. So be aware of the other drivers on the road. Make sure that you don't end up in a fender bender. That's just going to spoil your shopping experience and we don't want to have that. Number 16, shop with a friend. So shop in numbers, right? Don't just go out there by yourself. Shop with a friend or a relative. Criminals are more likely to target lone shoppers, so have a group. Number 17, avoid posting. People do this all the time. It's not a good idea. Avoid posting social media updates indicating that you're not home. When you go on vacation especially, we're going to be gone for 2 weeks. We're going on a cruise. Well, guess what? The bad guys see your Facebook or wherever it is you post that, and they know that they can just take their time emptying out your house. So don't do that. Don't fall prey. And last but not least, number 18. If you are out of town, ask a neighbor or a friend to come in and check on your house daily, picking up mail and newspapers to avoid the appearance that no one is home. If you like these tips, leave comments below. Give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you can see more content as we produce more content for you to view. Again, thank you for watching. This has been another episode of Attainable Tech.